That was fun.
There's another cemetery. That's an old cemetery.
Oh, you want to go to another cemetery? Is that what I heard you say? Do you want to go to another cemetery?
There is another. Look how old it is.
You didn't answer. Do you want to go to? We can go right now if you want to.
It's on private property.
Oh, is that how you're gonna get out of it? It's on private property.
I have no problem going to cemeteries. I feel much calmer there than where there are living people.
So you like cemetery? Like, how do I say this? I was gonna say you like dead people more than you like living people, but that comes across wrong.
I think it's true though.
but they're dead.
They're at peace. They're at rest, and they can't do anything bad. Like people that are alive.
It's true. You can't do anything when you're 6 feet under.
No.
That's for sure. These are the macabre conversations we have. That's why I don't know if I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, well.
Somebody's going to get offended.
Oh, come on. We're just joking. It's okay to do that after a long day.
You said dead people are fun. That's offensive to dead people.
Okay, those dearly departed. Is that better? Is that better?
Sure. Is that like the appropriate word for dearly departed? Is that like the politically correct word for dead people?
I guess. Like
dearly departed? I didn't know there was
being alivist? I don't know, these days we could be these days. I mean,
is that like against alive people? No.
Alive it like.
Oh no, yeah, no, because that would be against alive people.
It would?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm an alivist.
You're. You are so livest.
I know. Great. We started another thing for everybody to get all upset about.
We're gonna offend so many alive people. All the alive people we're gonna offend.
Sorry.
Which is like.
I know.
Which is like 100% of the world. But at least the dead people will appreciate us.
Why can't they get attention too?
I mean,
we get all the attention.
They are. They deserve respect, and
yes,
they deserve rights too.
I know.
What did you call it? What's the politically correct term? I almost used dead again.
Dearly departed.
Dearly departed deserve rights.
Of course.
All they have is like a little tiny patch of land. Like, that's just not fair.
Yeah.
It's really funny though.
You want to know the real us? Here we are.
The things we talk about while we drive through the woods.
I mean, if you can't laugh and have fun and not take everything seriously, then what fun is life?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like it taking things so freaking seriously.
Including ourselves.
Which is why I would joke like that.
Which is probably why, like, when people went off, when we started doing YouTube.
Yeah.
Why? Ooh, a deep.
Two deer. Wow.
I almost hit those things.
That was close.
Oh, there's another one right there in the woods.
Oh boy.
Wow. Okay. While we're. What the heck were we talking about now? I totally lost it. I went the wrong way. Jeez.
We were talking about how the other people were doing.
Oh yeah.
Against us.
That's probably why when people were like attacking us, we probably didn't take it as harshly as a lot of people do because we joke about ourselves all the time anyway. So it's almost like things they were saying, we probably would have joked about ourselves anyway.
They're right.
Yeah.
Maybe they're right. I don't know.
It's like when I don't know. Rumors there was like body shaming of me going on, which my first reaction was like earlier in the summer. Man, I was like really fit, and I was thinking to myself lately, I'm like, damn, I'm putting on like 15 pounds, And when they said that, I'm like, shit, I really am. Like, I really got to get to the gym. Like, it doesn't, who cares? And the thing is, stuff like that, you can change. You can't change stupid. Well, you can go to school.
Yeah, you can go to school.
You can go to school. But most people don't change stupid, so.
It's hard to change people who are just mean to their bones and nasty.
You know you can't change, usually? Narcissism.
Yes, that is true. Because
like,
they don't want to change.
Yeah. Well, they don't think they have to.
They're already perfect.
Yeah, they're already perfect. So why would they want to change? Actually, I knew a psychologist, I'm sorry, who told me he would, the only type of person he would not take as a patient is a narcissist, because they will never usually admit that they're the problem and that they need to change,
right,
or they need to grow.
Yeah.
So.
Stop sign.
How's that for a stop?
Those are Ryan's stop.
So yeah.
I just don't get why we can't all get along. I guess we're vlogging now.
We are. This is pretty much vlogging.
Yeah, this is what the whole life.
I could post this conversation and it could be like, this is what we do during our drives. Normally, all the time. This is how we talk. So, oh, let me show you the cave. So the cave, a lot of people have been talking about. Oh, how would I miss it? See, look, Jen, check it out. Look at this. Look at that friggin', look at that. Isn't that amazing? No. Huge mine, and if you get across the river, it's giant. Look at that place.
It's pretty cool.
So, the only way to get to it is to go across the river. You take a kayak, and it's actually calm enough that you could. That's one of our, yes, because there's rumors that there's. See, oh shoot, there's a car behind me. I think you can park somewhere along here and put a kayak in. That's what I want to do. Problem is, the water's running the wrong way, so we have to park further up. We can't park down here. Park further up and then come down river. The only thing is you have to somehow get back up river. But
Right. Take 2 cars.
2 cars? You're so smart.
Once in a great while.
That's what we will do. Yeah. So anyway, this is what our drives are like when we're not on camera. We're just talking about stuff like this and making fun of ourselves and
life.
Life in general.
I am not into politics whatsoever. I like to think of myself as an individual, and I don't know. Like I said, why does everybody have to take everything so seriously? It's just silly. It's silly.
It is silly. We're kind of very in the middle, independent on most things.
Non-judgmental. That's what I think anyway.
Accepting of pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
But, well, not everyone. I mean, really bad people, I don't know, but don't like evil people, but
No.
most people, yeah.
I don't think they'll blame us for not liking evil people.
Right.
Because, I really don't think there's something like evilist.
What? Yeah. Evilist. Or, what's it? Moralist? Because you're against someone's morals?
Right.
Huh.
Too.
Moralist. You know, most people in the world are moralist, if you think about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because everyone is against bad people. Right?
That's true. Well, except for the bad person.
Except for the bad people. Which, hopefully, that's a lot smaller population.
I don't know. And this is why I like to be alone. Or with my family.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Any other topics you want to vlog about before we sign on?
So what are we having for supper?
We get takeout so much.
I'm just kidding. I'm not hungry At all.
Yeah, well, we ate like McDonald's, which I can't believe we ate at 3:30, 3:15.
We use these trips as an excuse to get fast food. Like, I guess we'll have to get some fast food. Oh well.
Not every trip. That would explain why I've been gaining weight since starting this stuff. Man, this whole investigation is bad for my health.
Well, also you're not able to spend your time exercising like you did before.
Yeah, but we're doing this for our own profit, you know, our own benefit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm feeling the benefit, aren't you? We just lost a whole Friday afternoon.
I know.
It's 5 o'clock. I am so glad.
Woohoo!
It's 5 o'clock on a Friday, and we lost a whole sunny day, and we didn't find anything.
Yeah. But.
And I was gonna say, at least there's ad revenue. But guess what? The ad revenue has to go toward buying a drone or waiters.
Or whatever.
Or travel to someplace soon.
Right? Don't worry, I won't buy any tarot cards on mine.
Let's talk about, do we have time to talk about this? Yes, we do.
Oh God.
Let's talk about, so a lot of people have been asking me to have you use, or ask you to use divining rods.
Divining rods, yeah.
Or other tools. Could you explain why you don't use divining rods, Ouija board, tarot cards?
I understand that a lot of people use the tools, and that's their way of doing readings or whatever they are trying to do. For me, I find it's a more organic experience, and I keep it simple, and I just do automatic writing because I think that's what works for me, basically. And for me, I think those tools would get in the way, and I would be concentrating on those instead of what I should be concentrating on.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
There's another part to it. So we were watching the wife swap episode with the extremely, like,
I'm sure you guys have heard of the God, what's she called?
God soldier or
God warrior.
God warrior on wife swap.
Yeah.
Now, she takes Christian to a whole new level. Like, anything, and there's a lot of, I mean, some of our commenters, actually, there's been one or two, or a few, that have been like, no, anything at all that is talking to spirits, or talking to the dead.
The Holy Spirit.
The Holy Spirit is a spirit, you're right. Yeah, good point. But their take is that it's evil, and just, you can't touch any of it.
I know a lot of people.
So, is that related? Like, the avoiding tarot, avoiding divining rods.
I see what you're saying.
Do you think those are more in that realm?
Not necessarily. It depends on how you're using them. I don't think. I mean, it depends on what intentions the person who is reading them or whatever goes into it with. You know what I'm saying? Like communicating. I don't know.
I'm so sorry for all the noise, you guys. When you drive a Jeep and you get on the interstate, especially with mud tires, it's like screaming, so there's going to be a lot of background noise now.
I don't know, I don't feel like it's related to religion, for me at least.
So do those things, you know how the other night we talked about there could be different levels, like the lower levels of spirituality could be where you get into like the evil spirits tricking you into thinking you're talking to dead people. So things like Ouija board,
right,
things like that. But maybe the approach that you're taking and other people take, where it's more of readings.
Yes.
What do you think of that?
Don't do that.
Why not? I gotta put it close to you because nobody can hear you.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm putting the camera right in her face because I know none of you can hear her most of the time.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna ask her a question like a news journalist, and then I'm gonna do this. No.
Sorry, people. You don't want close up of my face.
So what do you think of that, though? Seriously.
Like I said, I think it's what intentions you're going into it with, but also I think those things can be misused and could end up being, you know, not evil, but not giving a very positive outcome.
So intentions meaning if you're going into it in prayer.
Yeah, or at least, you know, like good intentions, you know.
Well, you said you always pray.
I do. I
to
pray.
God.
Yeah, I pray to God before to help me see what I should see and help me interpret things that I see and basically to just, you know, guide us, you know, and be with us as we're going along on the journey of trying to find summer.
See?
I think that our intentions are good, you know. I just don't think it's like related to religion. It's not my religion or anything to be able to.
Oh, you mean like having intuitive abilities is not religious to you?
Right, because everybody has that
Ability.
And some stronger than others. I'm just a very sensitive person in general.
Yeah.
So maybe I feel things a little stronger and I'm more open to it or willing to listen to my inner voice.
Mm-hmm. So you are asking God for guidance to use your abilities in the way that He wants you to.
Right.
Essentially.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that makes sense to me.
It's just like a praying to God to help you, I don't know, when you're at work or something like that.
I mean,
you know?
Baseball teams say a prayer before a baseball game. I mean,
It's
same,
the
yeah.
same idea,
Yeah.
I think.
It's a good explanation.
Yeah. It's also hard knowing that people are listening to me. It's easy to talk when
Yeah.
I'm always listening.
I know, yeah, well,
Or just you.
when you know there's like going to be a few thousand people listening to what you're going to say.
And then I'm all of a sudden like,
Because you're self-critiquing, right? That's what I find.
yeah.
You kind of self-critique when you know there's going to be a whole ton of people watching what you say.
Of course, yes. And like, is there a hair on my chin, or is there a? Do I look weird? I don't know.
I think every creator has that feeling, I would think.
Yeah. But like I said, it's hard because I'm so sensitive that, you know, I can get hurt easily. I can get hurt easily, so that's why it scares me sometimes to put myself in front of, you know, lots of people.
Yeah. You didn't, I don't know, you've held up pretty well. You seem pretty
Yeah,
resilient.
because I don't read any comments. No, Ryan tells me all the good comments, but I know they're bad comments that he doesn't tell me about.
I'll tell you, Donna gave me some good advice,
Yeah.
and I've taken it. Donna said, you know, because she's a huge channel, and
Yeah.
she has staff who have actually reached out to me to give advice when we get attacked and everything.
Right.
She's given us a lot of support from her team. And one thing she said that has really helped is delete every troll comment. Just delete it. Not only delete it, no second chances.
Yeah.
Hide them from the channel.
Oh.
So if someone is just a complete jerk, they're gone.
Yeah.
Like, they can never have another comment on the channel.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
And I think it works because like 90% of the comments are wonderful people,
Right.
supportive people, and there's really only a few bad apples. And I think once you wipe them out, it starts kind of like and you have a beautiful following of people who are supportive and wonderful.
Right. Because once one bad comment comes in, it just turns everything around.
Yeah.
More fall in after, and then there's infighting, and
Well, then people.
everything is like lost in that, like, we're supposed to be searching for summer, not like complaining to each other and disagreeing with everybody or
Attacking each other.
And why spend 7 hours doing that when you could be spending 7 hours looking for summer? It
Yeah.
makes no sense.
Or even people that are not close, even just doing hard research on things.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
That's what
not other creators, but
I don't
just
necessarily mean actually like physically looking for it, but
searching.
working it somehow.
Yeah.
To help.
And you're right. When people see that you're not allowing bad, like mean people, more people that are supportive are willing to jump in because they know they're not going to be attacked.
Right, and they know we're not going to do infighting or attack other creators or it's just a big waste of time. Big waste of time.
It accomplishes nothing.
No.
Really.
Like I said, we could be researching. I mean, if you want to be online, do some research online.
Yeah.
You don't have to, I don't know, you have to spend your time just talking at each other and fighting with each other. And do you think Summer would like us doing that?
Yeah.
No.
No. It's not productive in any way. It produces nothing useful to the world at all.
No. Just bad feelings. So that's another thing I don't like is people fighting. I hate confrontation. So I'm sure there are people who love confrontation.
A lot of people do love confrontation.
I know. I just can't get. I don't get that. To each his own.
The type that loves confrontation, narcissists.
Yep. He's got a big thing about narcissists.
Yes, because narcissists are so interesting people. They're so interesting because it's all about them. And even when they've attacked someone and they get attacked back, they make it like they're the victim.
Oh, yeah.
They turn it around like, oh, they're getting attacked, so they're the victim, and they don't even acknowledge
that. Being a martyr.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, and they don't even acknowledge that they're the ones that created it.
Right.
They'll go so far as to fabricate something false to make it look like that person's making them a victim. Like they'll make up evidence. It's crazy. Gaslighting is a big one. Yeah. All right, it's getting dark.
Okay.
I guess we gotta. I don't even know if this is gonna work. Vlogging in the Jeep when it's like all this noise, but I think if it does work, we can do it more often on the drives home.
Yeah, that could be our driver's side chat.
Driver's side chat.
that would be just you talking.
Yeah, no, it'd have to
that
be Jeep side chat, Jeep inside, whatever. Okay, I think we're done.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone. Hope you enjoyed this little talk of ours, and if you like it, we might do more.
If you don't like it, I don't blame you.
All right, we'll see you all later.
All right, bye.